This is legitimately one of the best deep passing concepts I have found all year. We will be able to beat cover 2, cover 3, and man deep down the field for humongous gains. The play we are going over today is PA Steelers shot out of the formation Singleback wing stack. This play is so difficult to stop because with it we can attack the 3 most common coverages in Madden for huge gains down the field. We're going to be going over 2 different setups today. The first one will be the zone beating setup, then the adjustments will be slightly different for when we are attacking man. As far as the man beater though, this play is legit one of the best man beaters I have ever used and will force them to have safeties deep or we will bomb them over the top almost every single time. This play is also going to give us some great check down options underneath if everything is taken away deep, so you can be confident going to this play at any point in the game. So for this video, we're going to be continuing my Empty Manning offense. This is all based around Peyton's ability to control his offense at the line of scrimmage. And we'll be using the Pittsburgh Steelers Playbook for this scheme. So we're going to go over the zone beating setup first. And for this play, we always want the stack to the wide side of the field. Then the first adjustment is take the back of stack receiver and just put him on a streak down the field. Then you want to take the tight end and put him on a trail route. Now you do need Hot Route Master to do this adjustment. So if you don't have access to Hot Route Master, just put him on a curl over the middle. Okay, that is it. Super simple setup. Let's go take a look. The first read on this play is always going to be the deep corner route. It will get behind basically any flat defender in the game. Just wait until the deep blue defender totally commits to the streak. Then when the corner route breaks towards the sideline, fire it in. So for this play, we're really just going to focus in on this corner route, guys. He's going to get so deep down the field. Basically, doesn't matter how deep they put their zone drops. He is going to get behind them. We're going to look here, snap the ball. We have a little play action fake, which is nice as well. It's going to hold the user down. We get out and look at this flat defender right here. Like he's at 15 yards already and he's continuing to drop back. Like he's not stopping. He's still getting depth and it doesn't matter. This is cover 3. So as soon as we see this deep blue defender commit to the middle of the field on this streak, we just want to pass it up into this hole, fire it in just like that. We get a really bad animation, but as we see, just toe tap along the sideline, get both feet down for a huge gain down the field against cover 3. So against cover 3, this play works very well, but against cover 2, it is absolutely silly good. So right here, same thing, play action fake, bring the user down for a half a second, get out. Now, this is where it gets wild because this streak is gonna hold this deep blue defender in the middle of the field. But because it's a deep half instead of a deep third like that last play, he's already starting so much more inside. So as this player breaks out, he's getting behind this flat defender. This flat defender, as we were throwing, realizes, oh crap, I got to get on my horse. But it doesn't matter. Look at the deep blue defender riding that player there. And look at that. Like there's nobody within 10 to 15 yards. You can rack catch that, get upfield against cover 2 and pick up like 50 yards a clip. The second read will be the running back in the flat. We want to throw this if the user is running with the corner route or if you were getting pressured, just fire it down to the flats and gain some easy yards. Then for the third read, if the user runs down with the flat route and you don't like the corner route, look to the trail over the middle. He will sit down in the middle of the field and you can just fire it in for a nice 10 to 15 yards. All right, now for our 2 check down routes on this play, we're really going to read this side of the field, and if for whatever reason we don't like this deep corner route, if he kind of gets jammed up and doesn't get out how we like, if the flat defender is really riding him down, or if the user is getting out underneath it, then we have these 2 check down options we can go to. So little play action fake. We see how the flat defender actually turns his hips and starts to run back, and I see the user start to commit over to this side. That is really going to tell me, okay, I'm going to probably check this down. Then we see the running back in the flats, which I was going to go to, but then we see the user kind of starting to peel off and come down to the running back in the flats. So the running back is going to continue out. The user doesn't jump down. We fire it down. Then we look on the backside and this trail route actually stops in the middle of the field right here. He's just going to stop, sit in that soft spot in zone coverage. The user plays there. So then we can just fire it into this route over the middle. So then if you want to unlock even more of this scheme and take it to the next level, you need to check out my website, Scheme Kings. There's a ton more up on the site to make this one of the best passing offenses in all of Madden 22. Then also on the site, you can find all of my past schemes like my Oregon spread and my Steelers zone blitz defense. So if you want to check out Scheme Kings, I'll leave a link down in the description below. Okay, now for the man beating setup, once again, have the stack to the wide side of the field. Then just 2 adjustments, take take the outside tight end and put him on a corner route, then take the running back and put him on an out route towards the short side of the field. That is it. Super simple. Let's go take a look. The first read on this play is going to be the corner route. I use route tech on this player, and if they don't have a deep safety over the top, just throw as the receiver breaks and he will get wide open every time deep down the field. All right, so I was not lying when I said this is one of my favorite man beaters I have ever used. This route is absolutely glitchy against man coverage when you use route tech, guys. If they don't have a deep safety over the top, you basically can bomb them every time, unless sometimes your receiver will get kind of stuck on the corner. That is basically the only thing that'll ever happen. But you're going to see here, no deep safety help. And it's nice because we're going to block an extra tight end on this play. So we're blocking 6. We should have time for this route to get open down the field. We see ability lights up, and look at the separation. That is against Randy Moss. 3-4 yards of separation, rack catch, and you are gone for a 75-yard touchdown. Like, I literally have like 10 clips of me just doing this against man, going for 50, 60-yard touchdowns. Here's an 89-yard touchdown. I want to show you this because this is a deep center fielder, but that isn't going to matter. They need a deep half over this route. They need a deep half here, or we are just going to cook them. So right here, deep half over the middle. That is not going to do the job. Boom. Look as he cuts. Boom. The user's there. He has man coverage and a safety over the top. Look at that. All of them, 5-6 yards of separation. Rack catch it, and we are gone for 89 yards. Put this in your playbook, guys, and you are going to shred man coverage. The second read is going to be the deep out route. If they have a deep zone defender over the top, or he just kind of gets jammed up, look to the out route and throw it as he cuts towards the sideline. Now, if that gets taken away, we just don't really love it. See, he kind of gets jammed here, and now he has that deep half over the top. The deep half is going to do a good job there, but that is fine. This is where we have a ton of other options underneath. If they have deep halves on the field, that means they're never going to have flat defenders out here. So all 3 of these routes should get open. So right here, throw after break. Look at the separation there. This route is really nice too. Gets like 8 yards of separation, fired in for an easy game. Then for the third read, if the stack side isn't open, look to the short side, and we're going to have 2 options on this play. We have the tight end on the corner out, and I have short in elite on this player. So as he cuts towards the sideline, just fire it in. Then if that isn't there, just check it down to the running back underneath. He does very well against man, and you can pick up easy yards. Okay, now for this play, we're really only going to go to the short side of the field to this side. If they have safety help over the corner route right here, or if the user just jumps out to this side, kind of is able to take both routes away, then we're just going to look to this side of the field. So we're going to look here. We see deep safety over the middle, but then we see the user is just kind of totally playing on this side of the field. So now we're going to look to these 2 routes, and I kind of brought it up before, but right here, I have short in elite on my tight end. So it basically works like route tech when you cut in between 1 and 10 yards. So on this corner route, he's going to cut out. We see his ability activate. Going to get really easy separation. Then we also have the running back out of the backfield. So you can just kind of pick and choose whichever one you want to throw to. Here we go to the tight end, fire it in along the sideline, pick up an easy 10 to 12 yards. This is going to be one of the best deep passing concepts in all of Madden 22. But if you want to learn how you can run one of the most iconic college offenses of all time, you need to check out my 10 plays in 10-minute Oregon Ducks ebook right here.